Welcome you all to the YouTube channel Now Dilhan Lakpriya. From this video you are going to learn about the estimation and the rounding off. Before starting the lesson, I would like to do some revision activities from the previous lessons. So we'll continue to the revision points. First question, you want to find the perimeter. Find the perimeter of the following plane figures, right? Then you know that what is perimeter. Perimeter means total outer boundary of a plane figure. Then dear students, how can we find the perimeter of this triangle? We want to add all together total lengths, right? Then here we will starting from this side, 8 plus 7 plus 6. 8 plus 7 15, 15 plus 6 21 centimeters you can obtain. 8 plus 7 15, 15 plus 6 21 centimeters you can obtain. Then the second question, you have 12 centimeters to this side, 18 centimeters to this side. Then 18 centimeters mean here this length and this length also equal 18 centimeter. Then here this length and this length also equal to 12 centimeter. That means addition of these two lengths are equal to 12 centimeter. Addition of these two lengths are equal to 12 centimeter. Then dear students, here 18 centimeters. Then here to here 18, here to here also 12 centimeters. Then we can get the perimeter very easily. 18 into 2 plus 12 into 2. 18 into 2 36, 12 into 2 24. Then we can get an answer. 6 plus 4 0, 1 is remaining. Here 60 centimeters we can obtain as the perimeter of this plane figure. Then here you have a rectangle. Then how can we find the perimeter? Here 26 into 2 plus 17 into 2. You can get the perimeter very easily. 26 into 2, 2 into 6, 12, 1 is remaining. 2 into 2, 4 plus 1, 5, 52. Here 17 into 2, 2 into 7, 14, 1 is remaining. 2 into 1, 2 plus 1, 34. Then you can obtain 86 centimeters as the answer. 26 into 2 52, 17 into 2 34. Then the addition of 52 and 34 we can obtain 86 as centimeters as the answer. Then the next question, fill in the blanks. There are some indices, right? Then index notation and the written form, can you remember? Then dear students, 36 equal here 36 equals 6 multiplied by 6, then 6 to the power 2. 8 equal 2 into 2 into 2, then 2 to the power 3 we can obtain. Then here dear students, 125, 5 into 5 25, 25 into 5 125, 5 to the power 3 we can obtain. Here 10 to the power 2 means 10 has to be multiplied by 2 times. 10 into 10, 100 we can obtain here. Then dear students, 3 to the power 4, 3 into 3 into 3 into 3, 3 into 3 9, 9 into 3 27, 27 into 3, 27 into 3 81 we can obtain as the answer. Then here when x equal 10, find the values of the following algebraic expressions. Algebraic expressions mean the expressions that are containing unknown terms. Unknown terms that mean නොදන්නා පද යොදා ගනිමින් සිදු කරන ලද ප්‍රකාශනයක් තමයි algebraic expression එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ. Here algebraic expression can be formed by using unknown term and a known term. Then here they have given a value for unknown term, that means x equal 10. Here instead of x you want to keep 10. 10 plus 3, 13. 13 is the answer. Then here x minus 8, that means 10 minus 8, 2 is the answer. Then 5 plus x, that means 5 plus x means 10. 5 plus 10, 15 is the answer. Then here 2 into 10. Here 2x means 2 multiplied by x, that means 2 has to be multiplied by 10, that means answer is 20. Like that way, one by one we can obtain the revision points, finding the perimeter of some plane figures. Then we have learned how to find the difference between the plane figures and solids. Then dear students, next we learn about, then here fill in the blanks using the index notation and the normal form. Then here when x equal 10, find the values of following algebraic expressions. That means we want to find the values by substituting. ආදේශ කිරීම මගින් අගයන් සෙවීම සිදු කිරීම ඉගෙන ගත යුතුයි. Then dear students, that's all for the revision points. This is the lesson of estimation and rounding off. When considering the estimation, first of all you must learn what is estimation and what is rounding off. Then here estimation means a thinking something. If we cannot count exactly some number or any other object, we have to do the estimation as our thinking ability, or through the experience we want to use that estimation. Before that, I would like to tell you something, that means by demonstrating some things. I have some pens. I have some pens on my hand. Then exactly can we count this number of pens I have? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exactly we have 7 pens. Then here we don't want to do an estimation to count the number of pens, because easily we can find the number of pens, and also we can count the number of pens very easily. Then I have some pencils, right? Before that I would like to put the number, counting the number of pens. There were 7 pens. 7 pens we counted one by one. Then here I have some pencils. Can we count the number of pencils that I have? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 pencils, 4 yellow color pencils I have. Then dear students, if we can count the number of things, we don't want to do the estimation counting the number of pencils. There were 4 pencils as the answer we can obtain. Then if we can count the things, it is easily we can get the answer. If we cannot count, we have to do the estimation. Then on the screen there are 3 pictures can be seen. First of all, you can see some newspapers. Exactly can we count the number of newspapers that on the heap? No. Then there are some bananas. Can we count exactly the number of bananas? No. Then on the bottle, inside the bottle we have some marbles. Can we count exactly the number of marbles we have? No. Then dear students, if we cannot count exactly the number of objects, we have to do the estimation by our thinking ability. Through the experience we can obtain the number for a near value. Then dear students, You can see on the screen the definition of estimation. Finding a close value for the number of items there in a certain collection of items without counting the items but using a suitable method is defined as estimation. Yes, we cannot if we cannot count the things on an object, without counting we are getting something more special, and we are counting the and estimating the value that the object has or else the thing has. Then dear students, it is very much important for us to learn about the estimation. Then on the screen you have a picture, a heap of newspapers. As stated before, when considering the picture, the figure shows two stocks of copies of a certain newspaper. There are 10 newspapers on stack B. In the stack B, there are 10 newspapers. Then you want to do the estimation and count the number of newspapers there are in the stack A. Yes, in the stack A, you want to find the exact number by using the estimation. Then dear student, that total heap of newspapers has been divided into 4 equal parts. Then one heap, one part has 10 newspapers. Then 10 into 4 we can obtain, there are 10 newspapers on one heap. It has to be multiplied by 4 because there are 4 equal parts. 10 into 4, 40. We can obtain one by one each and every answer. Then dear students, on the screen you can see the next example question. Figure illustrate how pappadams have been spread out and left to dry. Estimate the number of pappadams there are and write it down. Yes, on one heap, can you see there are some heaps of pappadams? That means the groups of pappadams, right? On one group there are 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 pappadams are there. Then 14 into 4. That means length into breadth you want to multiply. In the length side we have 4 groups, and for the breadth side we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 group, right? Then 14 into 4, 4 into 4, 16, 1 is remaining, 4 into 1, 4 plus 1, 56 into 6, 56 into 6, 6 into 6, 36, 3 is remaining, 6 into 5, 30 plus 3, 33, 336 pappadams are there on this stock of pappadams. Then like that way you want to learn about the estimation. Then the next question you have on the screen. The figure illustrates how 11 books have been placed in a compartment of a book rack. Estimate the number of similar books that are required to fill up the book rack completely and write it down. Yes, on this is rack you have 11 books. There are 11 books. Then one by one you want to count and find the total number of books that can have on this rack. Then dear students, to the length side there are how many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then to the upwards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 into 5, 25. 11 books are there in one shelf, right? Then one book rack there are 11 books. Then 11 into 25 we can obtain 275 books that we can keep there. That means the pappadams and the book rack question we did. Next we want to learn about the rounding off. Rounding off is like that means we want to get an exact number by rounding off. Here first of all we are learning to round off to the nearest 10. That means nearest 10 mean ආසන්න 10ට වැටීම. සිදු කිරීම ඉගෙන ගත යුතුයි. ආසන්න 10ට කිව්වහම 10 ගුණාකාර පිළිබඳ දැනුම අවශ්‍යයි. Then here multiples of 10 mean 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. Likewise the multiples of 10. දහයේ ගුණාකාර දක්විය හැකි. Then here one by one you want to learn about the multiples of 10. There if we get the number line, if we get some numbers in between 20 and 30, when considering the number line, right, in the middle we have, these are multiples of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, like that, right? Multiples of 10, දහයේ ගුණාකාර. In between 20 and 30 we have 25. In the middle we have middle value 25. Then 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. We have the values, right? In between 20 and 30 we have some numbers. Then when considering the rounding of, right, 21 can be rounded off to the nearest 10, it is 20. 21 ආසන්න 10ට වැටයූ පසු අගය වන්නේ 20. Then when rounded off 22 to the nearest 10, it is near to 20. Then 23 is near to 20. Then 24 also near to 20. Then when considering 29, is it near for 20 or 30? It is near for 30. 29 is near for 30. 28 is near for 30. 27 is near to 30. Then 26 also near to 30. Then when considering these the side numbers, we can round it off and we can get an answer. But the middle value 25, when rounded off 25, it is closer to 20 and 30 both. But as a rule, we are getting to the front number as the rounded off when rounded off to the multiples of 10. Then here 20 and 30 in between 25 we have, but we want to get it to front value. The middle value we want to round off to the front value, that means the 30. Likewise this is the rounding off, right? Then I'll give you some numbers, then you want to round off to the nearest multiple of 10. Before getting the answers by me, you can pause the video and get the answers one by one. You can keep a separate book to watch these videos and getting down some short notes. Then here, dear students, we have some numbers to be rounded off to the multiple of 10, nearest multiple of 10. Here 12, we have the value of 12. Then here, when rounded off 12 to the nearest multiple of 10, what is the answer? It is in between 10 and 20. Then it is near to 10. 24, we have the value of 24. It is in between 20 and 30. I told you before that 24 is near to 20. 38 is in between 30 and 40. It is near to 40. If this value is 5 or more than 5, it is going to front value. Then here 45 is the middle value in between 40 and 50, but we are getting to the front number. The answer is 50. 53, we have 53, it is in between 50 and 60, but it is near to 50. 65 is in between 60 and 70, but it is going to 70 because the middle value is getting to the front number. 70. 68 also 70. 79 we are getting to 80, 82 also 80. Then we have here 93, 93 is in between 90 and 100. Then it is closer to 93 is closer to 90. 95, the middle value, we are getting to the front number 100. 15, 15 is in between 10 and 20. We are getting, if we have 5 here, we are getting to the front number 20. 27, 27 can be is more than 5, then front number 30. 114, although it is a big value, we can round off to the nearest multiple of 10. Here multiple of 10 is 110 and 120. It is in between 110 and 120. Then it is near to 110. 258, it is in between 250 and 260. Then the rounded off value is 260. 362, 360. 473, we can obtain 470. 85, 85 when rounded off 85 to the nearest multiple of 10, we can obtain 90 as the answer. Then we know how to continue the rounding off questions. Then dear students, on the screen you can see the next example question. The number of students in a certain class rounded off to the nearest multiple of 10 was 40. When 9 new students joined this class, the number of students in the class rounded off to the nearest multiple of 10 was still 40. How many students were there in the class initially? Yes. Then the number of students that are in the classroom, they doesn't specify, right? We want to get the number line, right? 40. 40 is having here 30, 40 and 50. 40 is in between 30 and 50. Then dear students, we want to get the middle values and see. Here 35 and 45. When rounded off 35 to the nearest multiple of 10, we can obtain 40. 45 we can obtain 50. Then 44 is the maximum value that they can be having 40. Then dear students, when 9 students are added, still the rounded off value is 40. That means it can be 35. If it was 35 students, 35 plus 9, what is the answer? Then to be 40, what are the values that can be having? 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Those values can be having the number of students in the class. Then here dear students, when added 9 to 35, what is the value? 44. Then here we can obtain 44. 44 also having, 35 also having. Then when added 9, we can obtain 44. Then the number of students that was in the classroom is 35 students. Likewise, we can obtain the rounding of questions one by one. Then dear students, I think you have got a clear understanding about this estimation and rounding off. Normally estimation mean if we cannot count exactly the number of things or as objects, we can do the estimation and find the value to the nearest answer one by one. Then rounding off, here rounding off to the nearest multiple of 10 we did. We can do the rounding off to the nearest multiple of 100, the nearest multiple of 1000, the nearest multiple of 10,000. Likewise, we can obtain the nearest values. First of all, you have to learn about the rounding of the values to the nearest multiple of tens. Then there we did some many questions rounding off the values one by one. I think you have remembered. If we can get the value of 38, it is 40 when rounded off to the nearest multiple of 10. Likewise, we can do the round off questions one by one. I think you got a clear understanding about this rounding off and the estimation questions. Then you can do those questions at the school or else when the examination paper is get. If you have not subscribed our YouTube channel, I am now Dilhan Lakpriya. You can subscribe the YouTube channel and get more videos that are coming in the future, and you can watch the previous videos that are having. There are some songs, many lessons, each and every grade 6 to 11. There are some lessons one by one you can identify. Then we will meet from another video. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.